worst part about getting your memories back is you gotta take the good with the bad.
You've had a pretty good run, but now you gotta try your luck against me.
I'm sure I've told this story a dozen times. Every time it's a little different. Just because you remember don't make it right. It's just how you choose to remember it.
Hulk!
Puny Little Man!
This is where it all started. Not so much my life, but a way of life. I was in thick with Department H up north. I owed Heather and James Hudson big time. They took me in when nobody else would've, or should've. Dressed me up in bright yellow. I practically begged Heather to take those stupid whiskers off the cowl. Like wearing a cowl wasn't embarrassing enough.
The Canadian government wants you out of the Great White North, Hulk. And I'm here to make sure that happens.
I was only part of a much larger piece of machinery. Somebody thought it was a good idea for Canada to have a superhero team.
Puny Little Man off Hulk!
Seemed to me like there was somebody with a cape or a 4 on their chest every block in New York City. And yet, they had to have one of their own. They wanted Alpha Flight. Didn't see much need to put a mask over my face. I didn't even know who I was, much less anybody who I was going to run into. After all the crap I'd been through, they still thought making me into a superhero was a good idea. And I was the one they were calling psychotic.
I'm not your puny little man, Hulk. I'm the Wolverine.
The Wolverine. Just in case you thought there were any more out there like me. I was the Wolverine. Canadians.
And like a Wolverine, I've got claws, forged of diamond-hard adamantium.
It's a wonder that I didn't just put my fist up to my own chin and pop my claws right into my head. A lot of that was stuff that the Canucks put in my mouth to say. Doesn't matter who I worked for. Canada, Xavier, S.H.I.E.L.D., Weapon X. There's always some jackass making me say something I normally wouldn't.
Puny Little Man, stop jumping around like a rabbit!
A rabbit? When was the last time a rabbit took a bite out of you?
Puny Little Man, make Hulk mad! Madder Hulk gets, the stronger!
Okay, bub, coming through!
Looking back on it, kind of wondering. Which was the crazy part?